What up, though? Ledge here. Chill with me. Bill Collector versus T Top dropped on the app, and it was a good one, man. It was a good one, really good one. Replay value city for sure on that one. I think this was one that people weren't as high on. I wasn't as high on it because one, I feel like T Top got another battle close by, and I know for certain Bill had another one that's just as important, or maybe I would say probably say more important, like lined up. Can't really disclose that. So I was like, so how, like, what type of writing are y'all gonna do for each other with all these other battles lined up? They took each other very serious, man. And with those two styles, they both can be entertaining, but and it's they still were, but a lot of angles, real angle based. I would say a structured, focused on certain angles. Even though we kind of knew what they were, or you kind of seen them coming, they picked them apart, to a degree, a lot better than I expected. Bill came out the gates very serious. He was really bar heavy, really bar heavy. He'll tell you he's always bar heavy, but I think Bill, you know what we mean. It's like it wasn't like sometimes even when you're joking, I know you barred up, but I'm talking about when you just it's the tone you're in, like the delivery. It's like you're not these aren't sneaky bars within a joke or within entertaining. It's just bang bang bong bong. I'm hitting you with with bars, and I'm not trying to code it or be slick with it. So that's what we mean. So we know you always bar heavy into a degree, but more like you were against J400, like you know what I'm saying, like just right at straight at you. So he was doing that, man, and he was cooking in that first, man. I felt like going first, I think it kind of helped him in a way because his energy to me was like the same. Like he was very like energetic, and he had like this really good pace to him where he wasn't too fast, but he wasn't like slow and methodic where you would think like, oh, did he forget some shit? Like it was just a really smooth tempo. Like you can tell he rehearsed this shit a lot, or maybe he didn't. He'll probably tell you like I wrote this shit in the car. I don't know, but it felt like he wrote it and just rehearsed it like crazy because he was like boom, boom. He wasn't doing a lot of running back lines, which I love too. Like he wasn't going all the way back 4 bars to find like that's what makes me think he was very much prepared for this battle. I feel like prep has a lot to do with that. When you're prepped really properly, you don't have to do a lot of running back all the way from like 2 or 4 bars ago. He was just right next line, okay, and he was good, man. T Top came after him. He was good, but I feel like he started off kind of slow to me, but he picked it up with a lot of good bill flips, and really that was kind of his calling card in that first round. So I kind of gave that round to Bill because I felt like Bill was a much more versatile. He was a little more, like I said, he was a little more better paced. He was a little more out the gates with it. It didn't take him a long time to heat up. And I felt like Top, outside of the Bill flips, he wasn't landing as many shots as maybe I guess if you watch it as the crowd would have you believe, as the peers in the building. I thought some were just solid, but the crowd reaction is a little different. But no, I gave Bill the first. The second round, I feel like this was a clear round for Bill again. Um, Bill was entertaining, engaging, the angle about the whole fight. What he say? Let's have a what he say? Let's have a can't fight, or like talking about him and Bill, him and Top not being able to fight, or that's the perception that they can't fight. Let's have a two people that can't fight. Like that was like stuff like that. But then he would get into a serious mode where he's just breaking down like Top's role with Cave Yang, the aftermath of it, why he shouldn't be a part of that team anymore. Uh, the bare minimum line that's kind of going like clip is probably like making his rounds on Twitter. A lot of people love that line. Um, yeah, he was kind of doing a little bit of everything in that second. I thought he took that clear. Top was much better in that second round, but I still think he fell short of what Bill did. And then it comes and then in the third round, I think this is where you get vintage T Top. But Bill was good in that round too. I don't want that to be taken away. He was good all three rounds to me. That's why Bill to me is really improving on just consistent 3 rounds in big battles. I know, Gates of the Garden and those one rounders and other leagues, but building that catalog on URL like how he had before is really coming into fruition now. Uh, he was had a really good round, and apparently he was freestyling. He said he was done 6 bars ago or something like that. I was like, oh, couldn't tell because what I think one of his better lines, like the whole Middle Eastern like line and sequence, that shit was fire. It didn't even get it got a little reaction, got some but that whole, Kuwait, Iraq shit, I was he in his bag. Like I like when he talk like that. I was talking but yeah, T Top had one of those third round angle joints that shook the building. Shook the building, you know, and these were bill flips, like literally flipping bills in the battle, dog. Like he had like cable bills, water bills, and it all made sense, and it was all well done. That's the T Top you come to know and love. That's the T Top that can get you out of here when he really focuses on like a flaw that he sees in you. And that's when he turned all the way up, man. That whole third round was really, really good stuff, man. I just think it was too little, too late. It was kind of like the battle versus Cortez. I just feel like he's not coming out the gate strong enough, fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in both battles he lost the first 2 rounds and won the third. So same thing here. So I don't know. He got to pick up the pace a little bit. I know he already kind of got a deliberate style. He comes out, yo, King, and all that shit, and then he kind of try to heats up. But these guys are jumping on your head fast with this shit. So you got to come out the gates a little bit quicker than that. But I did give the battle to Bill Collector rounds 1 and 2. Round 3, clearly the T Top. Like I said, replay value City though, because T Top was good all 3 rounds, and Bill was really good all 3 rounds too. So yeah, man, they got one. The app definitely got one. I'm looking forward to seeing more battles. I want to definitely can't wait to see Chess and O'Red, John and Jerry West, just to name a few, Chillin' and Twerk. So yeah, that's how I'm calling it, man. Good battle. I don't think anybody's stock dropped or anything like that. But, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, you move on. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people who got T Top winning, and I won't be particularly mad at that. If only if they got it for the first and the third, because I thought the first was closer than the second. You give him T Top the second, I don't see that. But that's my opinion. And yeah, talk to you later. Probably with some more recaps, some more shows, and all that good stuff. So keep subscribing to the channel. And as always, keep it battle rap. Love.